This automation right here goes ahead and it sends an email to the client after you've completed a job that they requested for you to do. And that way you don't have to manually go ahead and send an email to them, and it might even feel awkward, but you have a system in place that goes ahead and it sends the email and asks them for the email request. Now for that, I have these Google Sheets set up. So the client name, the client email, service done, the job date when you did it, and the review sent. So if it's sent, then it has sent it, but if it's empty, it did not send it yet. I'm going to demonstrate to you how it works very quickly. So execute workflow, goes ahead, it sends the email, and now when you go back into the Google Sheet, you see that it says sent, and let's go and check if it sent the email with that Gmail. And as you can see right here, there we go, there's the email that it sent here. Hey Kate, thank you for choosing me for your tutoring, it was great working with you. And then here you'll add the Google review link. That way every hour we'll check for any new client emails that you put in there whose jobs you just completed, so you can go ahead and then send the email to them without you needing to worry and do it yourself, but simply just put in their information and leave the review sent as blank right there for the automation to handle it. And that's what I'm going to be showing you how to do. I want to show you how to build this automation for yourself so you can get started with it immediately. Now before all of that, make sure you have a Google Sheet document set up right here where you will insert all of the information of the clients whose jobs you have completed, and you also have this sheet ready right there. Also, by the way, just for your information, I will have this automation down below in the description in case you just immediately want to go ahead and you want to grab it for yourself. But without further ado, I'll quickly go in here and set that sent here. I'm going to clear that so that we can go ahead and we can use that as test data again. And also let me clear that as well, so you can see that both of them will be filled and both of them will be sent emails to. All right, now that we're here, let's go ahead and rename that right there. So Google review was automation. So we have that right there. Then you want to go ahead and you want to search schedule trigger right here where it says trigger and default, set that to hours, and you want to make it so that it checks hourly if there are any clients emails who you've completed but not have sent emails to them yet. So let's go ahead, and now you want to go ahead and type in Google Sheets. Now get rows in sheet because you want to gather all of them now. So and then make sure that you pick the document name where you're storing all of that information, completed jobs, and then pick the sheet where they will be stored on. And here where it says filters, you want to specifically click add filter, the column right here. Make sure you pick the review sent here. So review sent, and you leave that blank because if it's blank, it means it hasn't sent the email to them yet. Let's rename that. Alright, so we've renamed that. Now that we get the emails who we've not sent to yet, I'm gonna go ahead, type in Gmail, and then send a message right here. And here you can go ahead where it says to, we need information to work with first. So temporarily just change that to an expression. Here where it says subject, change it to an expression as well. And here it says message, expression as well, just so that we can get some test data running. Execute workflow, it runs, it grabs all of the information there. Now here where it says to, I'm gonna go ahead, click the client email, drag that all the way down there. Here where it says subject, go and write out whatever subject you want, and I'm just gonna go ahead and type quick. And then to make it more personalized, drag in their client name, and here we go, I have the subject ready right there. And here where it says email type, I'm gonna change that to text, and here you're gonna go ahead and write the email you want to send to them each time you've completed the task. So I'll just go ahead and type it out, drag in their name to personalize the email head, and then I drag in the service that I did there to personalize it even more. And then you can go ahead, and here's where you'll add in the Google review link. So then you go ahead and you paste in the link right there, and that is about the email that I want to go ahead and I want to send. Now I'm gonna come down here where it says options, and it in attributions, toggle that off. Here where it says send a name, you want to go ahead and put in your own name. Now if you do not enter your own name, it'll instead put your Gmail right there, which is not something I would love to see really. Then afterwards, you want to go ahead, type in Google Sheets once again. Now we want to mark that the job has actually been completed because now we've sent the email. So you want to go ahead, update row in sheet right here. Go ahead, pick the document name, completed jobs, and then completed right here. Now you want to specifically make sure that the column that you match on here is the client email you want to match on. The client name, you can delete that. Service done, you can remove that. The job date, remove that. All you want to update here is just the review sent, and you want to type in sent right there. That way it'll store it as sent when the email has been sent to them. And here, the email you want to match on, you want to grab that from the get emails to send to, drag in their client email. And that right there is pretty much how you do it. That's how you're going to update the information. Let's go ahead and let's run this workflow so I can show you that it works. All right, then let's run the workflow, execute workflow. It grabs the emails, goes ahead and it sends the email to each of them, and it updates the information inside of the row sheet. So if we go into the completed jobs, both of them have been updated to sent now. And when we go and check the email quickly in both of them, I'll see it right here for K. There we go. And then the link will be added right there. So that one was for tutoring. The other one that I sent to myself, name right there. And this one was for electrician fault inspection. And then you'll add the link right there. Now, as you can see, this automation works, and it'll do this on repeat as long as you just go ahead and publish it. I will check every hour if you've entered a job that has been completed, and it will go ahead and send the request for them to add a Google review. That way you don't leave people on the table. That could have given you reviews that help you appear higher and more trustworthy to them. That is basically all for this video. I hope you found that useful.